is the Mahidol University, Thailand. And today his topic will be the physician modify the furniture branch and the graft for the so-called dominant animal.
Thank you very much for this invitation. So my topic will be the physician modify fenestrated and branch endograft for the thoracoabdominal aneurysms. So this is my disclosure. I have a limited experience with the Cynic platform in the group. So as we know already, this complex pathology is based on by open repair, and this is a doable repair. And this is a very good long-term outcome, and this is the place for the available stent graft in the market right now. So for endovascular armamentarium as we have for these complex lesions, if you use to stick to the standard complex stent graft, we have either CMD stent graft or even with the standard off-the-shelf device. Another way is to modify the standard device that we have right now with the technique as use a per stent graft, or we even modify the device itself. So the PMAC itself uses a standard stent graft component to maintain the concept of endovascular repair of the aortic pathologies, to exclude the lesion with the ceiling and provide the subperfusion, even the side branch of the aorta. I think the very first field of experience coming from the group of Dr. Prachi and Vanshev in 2006, and this first field of case of modified fenestrations. And later on, many groups come back with a lot of experience from experience centers. And what we can modify of the graft, we can modify the length, we can modify the component, even with sealing stent or glass stent. We can modify the diameter or branching of the shell device. This is the length modification. We cut at the distal end of the back of the graft, and the thing is that we cut the fixation of the graft with the delivery system. So let's be aware that we can control the graft distally properly. And the very common modification of components is we cut out the bad stent at the top of the graft to avoid some problem which can be occurring with the bad stent. And for diameters, we probably can modify the permanently with a permanent suture around the graft to reduce diameter at the portion of the visual segment that we have a room for a branch working for cannulation or bridging stent. And also with the temporary diameter reduced in Thai, quite similar way with the CMD graft that we have. This is not great. Sorry, we like this can be puncture. Sorry, we will be piercing the great positioner to pass the wire inside and retrieve the wire at the end of the graft, and then piercing the graft to make the hole around the back wall of the graft to create the diameter reducing time. Quite similar way to the CMD. For the branching options, we have a standard branching option with the branch only combined graft. With PMAC, we have to make the hole by ourselves, so we have to use the component that we have, looking for the place of the hole that not interfered by the strut. And this branching option is quite similar way. We did a fend with the branch or with the cuff, even with the outward branch. And it's quite similar in the previous report or in the previous earlier experience by the major group with a small cuff inside of the branch. And the difference between the custom-made branch and the PMAC branch is the external branch nature of the custom-made device. We use the external branch only because we just sew the graft to the hole that we make on the branch. And the adjunct of the graft that we have, we probably add up the preload guide wire to bridging stent from the top while we are keeping the graft constrained in the sheet, because sometimes we lost control of the graft after we deploy it, so we cannot turn it again. So this is reported widely by from the Mayo Clinic group. This is our first case that we incorporate the branch. Before that, Dr. Warung did the case before with the FEN, and this is the case that we incorporate the branch. We are so concerned of the bridging, so we put the guide wire. You can see the messy part of at the back of the graft, and it's very, very difficult to load or the preload wire in the beginnings. And this is the way that we reload the graft back into the sheet. And sometimes in this case we use the low profile device, and we had the problem with the barb at the first row of the stent, so I have to cut it, and we completely cut, and we stuck with the sheet, so we have to reload back in the larger sheet instead. So it summarizes the step of the PMAC planning process at the same CMD.